Shift from this. Back.
Honorable Adolphus Wike, Timothy, member representing Opobo State Constituency, please lead us in a short prayer of Rivers State for providing an alternative venue for us to conduct our legislative sittings. This intervention will enable the House to continue with its legislative functions until such a time where the hallowed chambers is reviewed. Distinguished members and our dear Rivers people, you recall that on the 29th of October 2024, we were shocked to read that some hoodlums, miscreants, who do not mean well for our dear states and our people, set the hallowed chambers of the River State House of Assembly on fire, which caused a temporary setback in the performance of our legislative functions. His Excellency's intervention is indeed swift and timely, and we are grateful. Distinguished members, before we proceed, the leader, please move a motion for this auditorium and admin block, the River State House, Government House, to be adopted as the hallowed chambers pursuant to the Executive Order RVSG 001-2023 for the temporary relocation of the sitting of the River State House of Assembly.
For providing this alternative place for us to sit. To be honest, we've missed legislative business and we are happy to be back. On this note, may I move that this auditorium to admin block River State Government House be adopted as the hallowed chamber of the River State House of Assembly. I so move.
Distinguished colleagues, my names are Adolphus Timothy. I represent the good and the best people of Opobo Ikoro constituency. Today, I hereby rise to second the motion ably passed by the leader of the House. I so second.
The 8th day of May 2024.
And proceeding of May 13th, 2024 be adopted as a working material. I so move.
Distinguished colleagues, my name is Adolphus Timothy. I represent the good and the best people of Opobo Ikoro State constituency. I rise to second the motion ably passed raised by the leader of the House. I so second.
Working document of this House. Mr. Speaker, distinguished honorable members, I forward the names of Danagogo Iboroma, SAN, for screening and confirmation as a commissioner nominee in the Rivers State Executive Cabinet. Please accept the assurances of my highest and esteemed regards. Signed, Sir Simnala Fubara, Grand Service Star of Rivers State. Nominee, entrance into the hallowed chamber. Distinguished honorable members, my dear colleagues, please can the nominee rise?
Danagogo Iboroma. I was born in Port Harcourt on the 4th day of January 1964. I attended 3 primary schools, and then Baptist High School, Port Harcourt, from the year 1977 to 1982. The University of Science and Technology, from the year 1985 to 1989. Then I went to Nigerian Law School, Victoria Island, in the year 1989 to 1990. I was called to the bar on the 12th of December, 1990. By the grace of God, I was conferred with the privileged rank of Advocate of Nigeria on the 28th day of November of the year 2022. I'm a Christian. I'm married to 1 single female wife and 4 children. I've always been involved in private legal practice. And today, I'm the managing solicitor of my private law firm, Kindle Associates.
Commissioner nominee, any questions?
The first question is, your name is Danagogo Iboroma. I'm an Johnson. I still want to know, what do you mean of Danagogo and Iboroma? We know Israel already. If you can, I wish to ask you the 2 questions, or you want to answer one.
After my maternal grandfather. So his name is Israel. So I have been named after him. To show a distinction between myself and himself, my parents had to add Danagogo before the name Israel. Let God lead me.
My executive arm, though we have legislative arm, and we know some persons leave, came back, and they still leave again. We want to know what will be your commitment to the people of River State and the government.
Is to the River State government and then the people of River State. And in fact, at the point we were conferred, we took an oath of loyalty to the government of Nigeria. By extension, that oath applies to the River State government and the people of River State. Thank you, sir.
Commissioners have left the Executive Council and then came back again and then left again. So I think he asked, what would be your commitment? I was expecting you to say that this opportunity that will be given to you, you would remain with His Excellency until May 29th,
let me state.
2031.
Let me state, sir. To any godfather, I have been a private man and I've always been in private practice. So I am being, if my appointment is confirmed, I will spend my time at the behest and the pleasure of His Excellency. I owe no man no obligation to defect to any other party or any other person. So those who have defected, they have the reason for defecting and coming back again. But for me, it's not a mark of integrity.
Vacancies, as at now in the executive arm, and one of such, because I've gone through your CV, all has been legal practice, but we still know that Commissioner of Finance, we are having vacancy there. If today we are presuming that you'll be deployed into that ministry, what will you offer?
I want to be a square peg in a square hole. I'm a lawyer, and by the grace of God, I've been nominated as Attorney General of the state. Well, the civil service and government, if I'm redeployed to the... I got your question right. If I'm redeployed, yes, if I'm redeployed to the Commissioner of Finance, it's government service. There are permanent secretaries. There are directors who are knowledgeable in finance. I will serve them, they'll give me direction, and I will follow.
Iboroma, Doctor, sir. I want to find out, from your CV, I can see that you've been in the practice, legal practice for like 33 years now, running. And a child that is born 33 years ago should be a father or a mother to another child. Am I correct? For this purpose, tell us, peradventure, you are made the Commissioner for Justice. And with what you have seen that is happening in River State, advise us how best you can handle that office and will make us go out of it immediately. Thank you.
And anytime we follow the laws, we shall not err. So my advice is that everybody, including this distinguished house, should be guided by the rule of law and nothing else. No other consideration. If we follow the rule of law, we shall get out of all forms of crisis. And at the end of the day, we shall prevail. We may suffer temporary setbacks, but the rule of law will always prevail.
I want to find out, peradventure you are made Commissioner for Justice. Based on your pedigree, you are aware in the past administrations, and even just not quite long, there are a lot of people hanging in the prison because DPP have never released their files and all that. Tell us what you will do to ensure that those who have been detained for quite a long time, particularly most of them who are innocent, how do you help the state government to pull them out and ensure that there's sanity in the state? Thank you.
Director of Public Prosecutions in the Ministry of Justice and the Associate Solicitor General. In fact, we say that the Ministry of Justice is the largest chambers in Nigeria. So I'll liaise with the Director of Public Prosecution, will review the files. The ones that require expeditious action, actions will be taken. Ultimately, the court is the final arbiter, not the Attorney General or the DPP. We shall present all such case files to the courts, for the courts to take appropriate decision. Those who need to be free will be set free. Those who will do jail time will do jail time. There are no two ways about it. The courts are the final arbiters in this matter. Thank you, sir.
And you don't like, you will easily rush and resign the appointment. If you are made Commissioner for Special Duty, how do you feel?
First, he who fires, he who appoints, has the powers to fire. He also has the powers to redeploy. I'm at the mercy of the appointee, of the appointor. It's as simple as that. I will serve it. So in any capacity I'm deployed to serve, I will serve to the best of my abilities. Thank you, sir.
Members, if there's no further questions, Leader, please move a motion to allow the Commissioner nominee to leave the hallowed chamber.
Honorable Speaker, as we all know, I am the only good boy in Rivers State, and nobody has disputed that fact, and I still remain the good boy of Rivers State. May I move that the Commissioner nominee be allowed to exit the hallowed chamber? I so move.
Deputy Speaker. Distinguished honorable members, my dear colleagues, I hereby call for a debate.
The Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleague, I wish to start and at the same time to appeal to and moving out. And there is so much to be done at the executive arm. And as I wish that the Commissioner nominee be confirmed, having gone through his CV debate, that we should confirm the Commissioner nominee. I so move.
Deputy Speaker.
The Right Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I would rather say that the Commissioner nominee we just screened, I've never seen him any time, but I've heard of his name. And by first sight, he's a good man. And he has all it takes to help support His Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, to move the state forward. And based on that, I'm supporting my friend, the leader of the House, that we don't need to waste any further time. Rivers State government needs him to come and serve in his cabinet.
All right, without any further contribution as to the debate for the screening and confirmation of the Commissioner nominee, Leader, please, can you call for a motion to close this debate?
The Right Honorable Speaker, dear colleague, I rise this morning to move a motion that this debate should come to a close. I so move.
The Deputy Speaker.
The Right Honourable Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I rise to second the motion ably moved by the Leader of the House. I so move.
Distinguished honorable members, I would like to divide the House. All those in favor that Iboroma Danagogo SAN should be confirmed as a commissioner in the Rivers State Executive Council, say aye. Those against, say nay. Any abstention? The ayes have it. Leader, can you move a motion for the adjournment of this House?
The Right Honourable Speaker, distinguished colleague, I rise this morning to move a motion that this House be adjourned until Thursday, the 16th of May, 2024. I so move.
The Deputy Speaker.
The Right Honourable Speaker, distinguished colleagues, I rise to second the motion moved by the Leader of the House. I so second.
Mr. Speaker shall arise.
Honorable Sokari, good boy Sokari, honorable member representing the good people of our other ways, and also the leader of the 10th Legislative Assembly of Rivers State. Today we just finished our sitting, and for us, we've missed our legislative business. Right now we're back to continue with our legislative business. Firstly, we want to commend the governor for providing this alternative place for us, though it's our temporary place of sitting, and we are very sure, and we've seen what he has done in our original complex, which we used to use before, the Moscow Road, and we know too well that in no time he will finish that place for us to go back. But for now, we are using here, so we commend the governor for this provision. The beautiful place, a very good place for us. Today was just a simple thing for us. What we did today, just screening a commissioner. We know too well that there are vacancies in the executive arm of the government, and as a legislator, what we do most times is to assist the legislative in approval and making sure that they continue with their own business to benefit the people of Rivers State. So today was basically to screening a commissioner, and we never had much problem because the commissioner's CV was so rich, and we are happy that he's coming to assist to move the government forward. Thank you.
First, I thank His Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, for finding me worthy to be nominated as a commissioner into his cabinet. But I also want to state clearly and without any equivocation that I will uphold the Constitution of the Republic of Nigeria and ensure that at all times the rule of law is maintained. Thank you. Good afternoon. Good morning.